Alright, after the video yesterday's, one of the students actually asked me can solve these questions or not. Yeah, because this student normally is very smart, so the questions she asked me, so I already expect is hard questions, but I try my best to solve this kind of question. Not sure my answer is correct or wrong, but let's check it out. So basically right now I want to do about the square root of 5 plus 2 square root 3. Yeah, because we learned about some formula, right? So the formula is something like this. All right, this is a plus 2 square root b, and then where I know my a is actually x plus y, and my b is basically x multiplied y. So eventually I will get something like square root x plus square root y square. Okay, I want to get something eventually. So yeah, this is my objective. So let's do something like this over here. So over here, at least I know something like, okay, I will say x plus y is equals to 5 because it's a position, and b position, because this one is already 2, so I don't need to change anything. So I know x multiply y, I will get 3. So over here, I want to do some substitution. So maybe I will make x as subject is equals to 3 over y. First equation, second equation, and then I will sub second equation back into the first equation. So this one I have 3 over y plus y equals to 5. I multiply y for the whole equation, so I should have something like y squared minus 5y and then plus 3 equals to 0. And then I will just factorize. Yeah, I realize I cannot factorize. Then this one I will need to use the quadratic formula to solve it. So my quadratic formula is x equals to negative b, which is negative 5, plus minus b squared, which is negative 5 squared, 25, minus 4, a is 1, c will be 3. Alright, divided by 2a, which is 2, 1. Alright, then this one will give me 5 plus minus 12, square root 13, because 25 minus 12 divided by 2. Alright, and then if I want to find the x value, alright, this one by the way is a y because I actually factorized the y. So if I want to find the x value, I kind of need to do 3 over y, right? So I will say 3 over my answer here, which is 5 plus minus square root 13 over 2. Alright, this one you can use a calculator to solve, or you want to solve manually also can. Basically the 2 will multiply the top there, so you will have about 6 on the top. So you have about times 2, so the 3 will become 6 here. Alright, this is bracket. So then I want to make the denominator do not have the square root, so I will need to multiply back. Same things are 5 plus minus square root 13. Yeah, because I have plus minus here, that means if here is plus, I will multiply the minus. If here is minus, I will multiply the plus lah. Alright, then yeah, so over here I should get something like 6. Okay, I leave a 6 there. It's 5 plus minus square root 13. Okay, so my objective at the bottom is quite obvious. I want to get something like 5 square minus 13, isn't it? So 5 square is basically is 25. So if 25 minus 13, I will get about 12 at the bottom. So this one I solve, I will get 12. So if I simplify again, I will get 2. So you realize the answer is 5 plus minus square root 13 over 2. Okay, but they are not exactly the same answer. Okay, depend which value you sub in first. So basically I know if x is equals to 5 plus square root 13 over 2, then the y will equals to 5 minus square root 13 over 2. So another x answer is equals to 5 minus square root 13 over 2. Then the y will be the plus version. Okay, so I will just take one of the combination to solve this one, because after I know my x value, basically I know this one. After I simplify, I will get something like square root of square root version of this one, right? So I have about square root of 5 plus square root 13 over 2, and then plus yeah, basically I have another never mind, I don't want so many brackets, it look very confusing. So plus the square root of the y, isn't it? So y will be 5 minus square root 13 over 2 square. Alright, why I want to do like this? Because after I factorize, I should get something like this, because this is my x and y value. I insert into it, and then now I can cancel out the square root. So basically, right now I will have both of these answer, which is depend I want to join them together or not. If not, I can just leave like this. If you want to join them together, because they have the same denominator, right, I can join them. So if I want to join them together, it's become 5 plus square root 13, and then plus 5 minus square root 13 over square root 2. But normally we will not leave our answer in the square root form. So I will just multiply the square root 2 for numerator and denominator, because we do not want denominator to have square root. So this one will be 2. So square root 2 I will multiply for both terms, because there's a plus here, isn't it? So I can multiply in if I want to. So then this one will become 10 plus 2 sub 13, and then plus square root 10 minus 2 sub 13. Okay, until this step, I guess a lot of you actually doubt, is it the answer correct? So I also doubt my answer as well. So what I will do is, I will try to use the calculator to check, because the calculator will not tell me the exact answer, but I believe I can get something in the square root here. So, okay, let's check about square root of 5 plus 2 square root 3. Okay, this is the questions. So it tell me I must get the answer something like 2.909. Okay, this one is the answer, 2.909. If my final answer is same with this one, then I know it's correct. If my final answer is different, then it's wrong. Alright, so then I will just do something like, okay, this one is, I put a fraction first. So square root 10 plus 2 sub 13, and then plus, okay, plus square root 10 minus 2 sub 13 over 2. Okay, I make sure I don't type any mistake here. I type enter. So is it exactly the same with the answer? Then I guess this one is the final answer. I'm not sure, is it the final answer is not allowed to have square root or what? So if any one of you have the better way on how to solve this one, do let me know. If not, I hope you enjoy this video and learn something from my video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.